I'm Martha DeGrasse with RCR Wireless News, and we're here at the RCA Spring Expo with Sandy Motley from Alcatel Lucent. She's one of the newest members of the RCA board. Sandy, thanks for joining us today. I understand that you have some good news today for some rural customers in Texas and New Mexico.
Yes, so it's not only the larger carriers that are announcing and that are developing and deploying LTE, it's some of the smaller carriers as well. So Cross Wireless was out of Oklahoma, and they're branded as Sprocket. As well as another company that's in New Mexico, PVT, that's also deploying LTE.
Wonderful. Can you make your case for why you think that this is the right time for rural carriers to go ahead and make the investment in LTE regardless of whether the devices and services are all in place yet?
Well, I think devices and services are starting to become in place, and that's why I think now is certainly the time for some of the smaller and even the larger carriers. You know, many of the technologies and abilities that they need, that's unique for the smaller carriers, you know, are becoming available. As we said, devices and features are starting to become mainstream, and we see things like the new iPad, which has an LTE capability, is starting, you know, to build up in terms of requests and demand, and that's going to all drive the need for LTE for the small guys as well as the large guys.
Okay. I know that you're one of the vendors partnering with Sprint on their network rollout. How would you differentiate your product offering from those of your competitors, specifically with regard to LTE?
Well, you know, so certainly we've got a long history with Sprint, and we understand their network very well as a result of that. So, you know, we have a lot of business with them from the CDMA side, and in some of the solutions, it's a common base station for CDMA and LTE, and we understand, you know, much of that technology and the interworkings that are required in order to support Sprint's needs, and we've certainly been a partner of theirs for a number of years. So, you know, great relationship, great development with them, and it's an exciting time to deploy their network.
And finally, I want to ask you a little bit about data traffic. You mentioned a surge in video traffic that you see on the horizon. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, certainly. So, you know, some of the predictions in the market are that by 2014, about 70% of the data traffic will be video, and we know this will just explode the needs on the carriers' networks. So we all need to get ready for that, and again, LTE is the solution because it will bring, you know, great services and great user experience, you know, for video.
Okay, is there anything else that you'd like to add, Sandy?
Well, you know, certainly the RCA organization is a great one to be partnering with and to work together with, and they are doing a lot of things to help the competitive carriers move to LTE and to move to LTE now. So, you know, we need to keep working with them so that we have the best of business models, we have the best of solutions, legislation, and technology to support those competitive carriers.
All right, Sandy Motley, Alcatel Lucent, thank you very much.
Thank you.